I'm using this wheel to decide who I should sign, so let's find out what it spits out. The alphabet wheel gives me the letter J. Okay, that means I'm going to have to sign a player whose last name begins with the letter J. And I think I'm gonna go with Reece James because he's 24 and he's 82 rated, so he's got a bit of potential and we can make him even better. There we go. Reece James is one of the 3 players that we're adding this year, so let's spin the wheel again and see what letter we get. Obviously, this is great right now because we can just kind of play players in any position, but soon it's going to get to a point where we're going to need players for specific positions, and then it might get tricky. But for this letter, we're going to get the letter O. The letter O? Are you serious? Who even begins with the letter O? I know exactly who. I just checked. Jan Oblak, obviously. He's 31, but he is an insanely good goalkeeper, so we're definitely signing him. Probably good to get a goalkeeper out of the way as well, but the next letter's got to be a big one, man. We can just pay 100 million for him. We can literally throw however much money we want. We have literally infinite money. Throw him 100k a week, whatever he wants. I don't care. Just bring him in the door. Jan Oblak is our second player from Atletico Madrid to Fleetwood Town. The poor guy. I feel bad for him. Where even is Fleetwood? I don't think anyone knows. I feel like it's like Oz or like Azkaban. Like it's not a real place, you know? So there we go. We have a right back and we have a goalkeeper, but one more wheel spin. And honestly, we could really do with a winger. So let's see what we can find. All right, we've got the letter O and the letter J. We've got Orange Juice or OJ Simpson, depending on your cultural background. And we're going to get the letter T. That seems pretty good. I don't know why I brought OJ Simpson into this. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, letter T. We have some options for the letter T. Jonathan Tah, Sandro Tonali, but I think I'm going to take Aurelien Tchouameni just because he's got potential as well. We're starting off in League 2, obviously. I wonder if these 3 players, just Reece James, Jan Oblak, and Tchouameni is enough. Do you reckon it's enough to get us promoted? I suppose we'll find out, won't we? All right, Tchouameni, yeah, crucial, obviously. I don't know why I'm holding back. I can literally just throw the bank at him. Give him 300 grand a week. We got that Saudi money, you know what I'm saying? They found oil off the coast of Fleetwood. That's the lore that I'm going with here. Implies that Fleetwood is on the coast. Well, I mean, the anchor as well. They are on the coast. They gotta be. All right, you know, I'm fed up. I gotta find out where Fleetwood is now. Okay, Fleetwood is here. Okay, it's just north of Blackpool. Okay. What the? Okay, that's such a weird place. Okay, whatever. This is what it looks like. Wow, stunning. Put me right outside the playground. Brilliant. For God's sake. I'm never dodging the allegations. Anyway, nothing to worry about. Neil is out and Tchouameni is in. That's our 3 signings for this season. Let's go to the end of the year and see how we do. Hopefully, we get promoted, but I'm not very much looking forward to it because I don't think we will. We are now in June and we are 100 points. Oh my God. 44 goals conceded. Not even the best defense in the league despite having Jan Oblak in net. It's kind of OP, but anyway. Yeah, the boys are flying. Okay, that's good to see. We are into League 1 next season. Okay, that's good. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of what I expected. We do have like 3 Champions League level players, 3 world-class players, some might say. So, you know, I expected no less, but still, it's pretty good. It's going to start getting really tough once we get up to the Premier League. But for now, we can just basically take the best player every time. Let's spin the wheel 3 more times. And this is our first spin. We are going to give it a nice letter. Someone that's good. It's going to be T again. Okay, well, that's a pretty simple one, I think. Like I said last time, obviously we signed Tchouameni, and I mentioned Jonathan Tah and Sandro Tonali. There's no point signing Tonali because we already have a CDM, so we might as well sign Jonathan Tah, and we can just pay for his release clause. Beautiful. I know, you know, he's an invincible, and he's Bayer Leverkusen's captain, Bundesliga winner, you know. But what do you think about the west coast of England, Jonathan? I don't know. I was trying to guess whether Fleetwood was on the east or the west. I was trying to like figure it out. I got it in the end. I used to think, I don't know if you guys use it, but it's like, it wasn't never eat shredded wheat, and then I just kind of, yeah, I can figure it out like that. I did the maths in my head. How do you feel coming to the west coast of England, Jonathan Tah? Well, you're here now, so tough. Whether you like it or not, you're forced to be here. 113 million, you'd be pleased, okay? We can find you a mansion in Fleetwood for that. Granted, a mansion in Fleetwood isn't exactly probably the best thing in the world, but now we have Jonathan Tah at centre back, so that's good. And he can replace Bolton. Okay, lovely. I would like some attackers, please. That would be nice at some point. Yeah, some good attackers. For Jay, we could have taken Diogo Jota, but I decided to take Reece James. I thought right back might be a bit more of a difficult position to get. We're gonna get the letter D here. Okay, who the hell exists with the letter D in their surname? Well, I think it's gonna be another centre back. Van Dijk does not count, by the way, because he's V Van Dijk. But who does count is well, Ruben Diaz. So we can pick up Ruben Diaz. We have the entire defense stacked out. See, this is what I mean. Like, this is gonna be the problem. We're gonna have like positional issues. Like, if I already have a winger and then I roll Y, like I can't sign Lamine Yamal. I mean, I can, but he'd be sitting on the bench. If I've already got like Vinicius and Mbappe on the wing for some reason. Anyway, Ruben Diaz. That seems like a good signing. We could have signed Donnarumma as well. That could have been nice, but like obviously we have a goalkeeper. We need another centre back, so Ruben Diaz makes the most sense. And there we go. Ruben Diaz walks through the door. I swear to God, if we get a left back here, I could have signed Alphonso Davies actually, come to think of it. But yeah, if I get a left back here, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Ruben Diaz comes to the overcast shores of Fleetwood. I was gonna say sunny shores of Fleetwood, but it's not sunny. Let's be honest. It's the UK. Right, let's go. One more. Oh yeah, by the way, I could have signed De Bruyne or Frankie de Jong as well, but I thought De Bruyne was old and Ruben Diaz is a bit better than Frankie de Jong. So yeah, I think a centre back was probably the best way to to go there. But let's find an attacker. Please, don't give me a left back. Give me an attacker. Give me M. Give me M for Mbappe. Come on, come on, come on, please. Ah, right, L. The first one that comes to mind is Lewandowski, but I'll have to have a little look. Yeah, Lewandowski is pretty good at the whole football thing, but he's also a little bit old. Like, he's like 36, and he's actually kind of already regressing. However, I can pick up a winger who's, you know, a little bit better in terms of potential. Rafael Leao, 87. I don't know why I rolled the or there. I don't know why I went like Rafael. I thought it was weird. Anyway, we can sign Rafael Leao. Of course, he begins with the letter L. That's kind of the whole point here. AC Milan to Fleetwood Town. Join the club, mate. Yeah, Lewandowski's just going to regress super quickly, and I don't want to deal with regression. I want to deal with forward-thinking young players who are going to get better and better and better. Give him 340 grand a week just for a laugh. Okay, lovely. Rafael Leao is now ours. Well, he plays for a football club. You don't own football players. That's not how it works. Anyway, Rafael Leao, 200 million, and he can start on the wing. Okay, so we actually have an attacker. Maybe we actually have a goal threat now. Defensively, we are super solid. Like, other than Hunt from the UAE at left back, well, we have like a Champions League level defense, but bro, like up front, we are absolutely screwed. So we're gonna need a goddamn miracle. But you know, miracles happen. Oh, I also gotta give these guys new contracts. Yeah, Tchouameni's gonna expire. Oh, 36 grand. Are you insane? Chuck it up there, mate. Yeah, 1 year extension. Jesus. Why is it on 31 grand? Why is that the default? Oh my god. Right, I gotta do Tchouameni in January now. Although I will return in January, I might as well, just to see how we're doing. We are now in League One, but those 3 additions could make a massive difference. Let's find out just how big that difference is. January, boys, and we are top of the league. 60 points. Beautiful. I didn't think we would ascend the English tables so quickly, but yeah, we've absolutely made a mockery of it all. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Leao's contract. I don't really care about anyone else's contract, to be honest. Oh, not Leao's, Tchouameni's contract. But yeah, I care about obviously our superstar players' contracts the most because, well, you know, they're gonna be playing for us for a very, very long time. If I can't give them a new contract, then I can force it. Okay, that does work. Can I do it with like Jonathan Tah as well? Yeah, I can. I mean, there's no point doing it right now. Yeah, no extension. Like, what the point? This is good. Okay, we're set up nicely here. Once again, this is the team. We have got improvements. Tchouameni is up 1. Diaz is up 1. I think Oblak's up 2. Jan Oblak. I said his first name and his last name has 1 word. Rich James is up 1 as well. Like, it's nice. It's really, really good. I'm really happy with developments. I just want to get some better letters, man. Give me M for Mbappe, H for Haaland, Y for Yamal. Hell, I'll take it. Although we are kind of decimating League One. But once we get to the Premier League and especially the Champions League, it's going to get a lot tougher. But for now, we keep on simulating. Did we win 6-0? Oh my god. That's very rare. Normally, the most amount of goals you can win by is 5. So that's insane. Anyway, whatever. We're going. See you later. At the end of the year, we broke 100 points again. 114 points. 100 goals scored as well. I wonder how many of those were Rafael Leao. Again, I rolled the or. I don't know what's wrong with me. You got 39. Tchouameni got 21. Damn, Tchouameni from CDM. He was the 2nd top goal scorer. That's pretty impressive. It's the team now. Tchouameni's up to an 88. Jan Oblak's up to a 90. But let's go to next season. Let's get 3 more players. Hopefully, some more attackers. Although it would be kind of funny to fill out the entire defense and just concede 0 goals for the whole season. That would be pretty funny. Okay, we're here at the new season. I think I'd spin this wheel as well. I'm going to ask you to subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. That'd be really nice. I know, like, you know, begging for subs and stuff. It's a bit cheesy, but like, it does mean a lot to me. I'm trying to hit 100k as soon as possible, so that'd be really nice. Or don't give me the letter O. No. No. Are you actually serious? Right, okay, fine. Subscribe for the letter O, I guess. Wait. I'm stupid. There is someone with a letter O that's really, really good that I just didn't check. There's a man by the name of Victor Osimhen. 89 rated. He's back in Napoli, by the way. 89 rated. We have a striker. We actually have a striker. Okay, thank God. And he's really, really good as well. Obviously, it's Victor Osimhen, for God's sake. Okay, I suppose Oblak was still probably a good pick for goalkeeper. And I mean, getting another O, I would have picked Oblak anyway. So honestly, I'm not that mad. But Victor Osimhen is a monster. Oh my God. Stick him on a 4-year deal. Let's go. I feel like that doesn't look like Victor Osimhen, but anyway, whatever it is or whoever we've paid for, we have. Victor Osimhen now plays for Fleetwood Town for 200 million, and Napoli are now one of the richest clubs in the world. Okay, maybe not richest, but they're gonna have a nice transfer budget this year because I gave them 200 million for Victor Osimhen. Yeah, maybe that wasn't a good deal. Anyway, I don't care about money. I care about results. Victor Osimhen is in our team. Oh, it's also, is it World Cup time? I think it is. But we still have 2 more wheel spins. Right, here we go. This is where it might get sticky though, because the best player might be like a centre back, for example, and that would screw us because our centre backs are Ruben Diaz and Jonathan Tah, so we're kind of sorted. Oh, give me B. Give me B for Bellingham, please. Oh, C, so close. All right, the letter C. Who can we even get for the letter C? All right, I found someone. I did have the choice of like, what's his name? Diogo Costa, backup goalkeeper. No point doing that, but I've definitely got to go with this guy. We already have Tchouameni, so we may as well get what is effectively his brother, Eduardo Camavinga, and he can play centre mid for us as well. There was also Moises Caicedo, but he's a CDM, and Camavinga's a centre mid, and we need a centre mid for the formation that I want to play. So, you know, I'd be happy with Camavinga for sure. It takes a 5-year deal as well, so that's lovely. 300 grand a week for Eduardo Camavinga. I mean, hey, he's getting paid, but he's really good at football, so he probably deserves it, to be honest. There's not many people that can do what he does. He's like a regen of N'Golo Kante. Eduardo Camavinga for 165 million 6,400,000 exactly. Tchouaméni obviously told them about the wonders of Fleetwood. I need to stop slagging off Fleetwood. I've never been to Fleetwood. I don't know what it's like, but I was gonna say that Tchouaméni is just, you know, told Camavinga about how wonderful Fleetwood is and the size of his mansion there, and now Camavinga can go and join him. So Camavinga goes onto the bench and we can get one more player. Oops, I've accidentally done it wrong. Okay, there we go. What do I really want here? Well, yeah, we'll be fine with Ruedu at left back. Honestly, we'd probably be fine with Virtue or Helm at centre mid. So honestly, a right winger. Give me Y. Give me Yamal, man. I get the letter Y. I'm going to be absolutely buzzing. What are we going to get? It's not going to be the letter Y, although it's not far off. Although B for Bellingham. Yes, let's go. I'm not even going to check who else we can get. We're definitely getting Bellingham. The ones that come to mind is like Bastoni, for example. But we are definitely getting Bellingham. Are you kidding me? Jude Bellingham. Yes. Sign me up. 370 million release clause. Just pay it. It's nothing. Just put it on my card, mate. Yeah, how do football clubs pay for players? Is it like, I suppose it's bank transfer, innit? It's not going to be like a credit card, is it? Or like check? No. Yeah, I suppose like a wire transfer or like funds will be passed over. Maybe that's the work of the accountants. Actually, it's definitely the work of the accountants. Carlo Ancelotti isn't handing over the money himself. 500 grand for Bellingham should work. Okay, that'll be fine. And now we have Bellingham. Our entire midfield is sorted. We have actually we've just stolen Real Madrid's midfield. We have Tchouaméni, Camavinga, and now Jude Bellingham as well. We've just literally wiped their midfield. And if we can sign Mbappe and Vinicius as well, like that'd be nice. Although this year we're gonna absolutely decimate, and that's exactly what we needed. We're actually pretty lucky there getting Bellingham for sure. So Virtue comes out, Bellingham comes in, and now the issue is we need a right winger and we need a left back, and we'll see what we can get, I guess. Also, oh yeah, for C I could have got Courtois as well, but obviously Oblak is actually slightly higher rated, so, you know, we may as well keep him. We're lucky as well in the championship they do have international breaks. They don't have them in League 1 and League 2, so you know, if we compare our players we would have to forcibly forfeit, but you know, we have our players, so who cares? We don't need to worry about any of that. Let's just go. Let's sim our third year with the Alphabet team and see how we do. Honestly, promotion again, it's gotta be. That's the aim. Although actually, sorry to completely like cut off the momentum of the video, but before we go, I do need to do contracts. So like Jan Oblak, he takes a 1 year. Okay, that was cheap. Yeah, that was sketchy, right? Chuck the money up for Reece James. 3-year extension, beautiful. Let's just sort by most valuable. Yeah, there we go. Tchouaméni, 391, 3 years, beautiful. Ruben Dias, 2 years as well. And then Jonathan Tah, 2 year, 287 grand, lovely. Oh, and we'll do Jan Oblak. Oh no, I've actually done him. Okay, lovely. Looks good. Our most valuable player is Jude Bellingham. He's gonna be playing midfield for us. Let's go. We actually have Bellingham. It's gonna be unfair. Back on June 1st, we are in the championship playoffs in the final, and it's today. Oh my god, hold on, we need some context for this. What the hell happened? So we finished third and Luton finished fourth. 94 points isn't enough to get to the Prem. That's insane. Give over, man. Like, I'm doing my best. All right, let's sim out this game then. This is the current state of the team layout, and obviously men both 89, same as Camavinga and Tchouaméni. Bellingham 94. Yeah, lovely stuff. We have no left back anymore, but we're just gonna make do. Right, here we go. Can we get to the Premier League? First try, 3-0. No problems. Aussie men, Bellingham, Camavinga, Premier League for Fleetwood Town. Let's go. That's exactly what I wanted. And now, hopefully, we're gonna be able to fill out this team. We need a left back and we need a right winger, but these are our highest rated players. Obviously, Jude Bellingham. That's an insanely good pickup. And then, you know, it goes all the way down to, well, Reece James, who's actually now 87 rated. Our captain is Jonathan Tah, which I'm not mad about. He's a very good captain. Everyone's smug. Everyone's very happy. Almost complacent. But that's okay. It's good. We're fine. Let's go to next season. I don't really have much more to say. We're just going to keep going. Spin that alphabet wheel until we win the Champions League. That's the title of this video, isn't it? Something like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep spinning the Champions League. Or we're going to spin the Champions League wheel until we win the alphabet. What? That doesn't even make... Okay, whatever. We are going to spin the alphabet wheel until we win the Champions League. That's the plan. Let's do it. Okay, speak as clearly as possible. Okay, whatever. First wheel spin is on the board. Let's do it. Give me the letter Y for Lamine Yamal. Give me M for Nuno Mendes. Don't give me B. Maybe. Don't give me B. Oh, no. B. Who the hell could we get for B? I don't know. Let's have a look. This is going to give us the opportunity to get our first bench player as well. And for the letter B, yeah, see, like Bastoni, Bremer, they're all backup centre backs. Bradley Barcola, though. If you're wondering what that screen was, it was my little database screen. I use mods, obviously, to record these videos so I can have, like, infinite money and stuff. If you're interested in downloading the mod yourself, the mod is called Live Editor. If you literally look up FC Live Editor, you'll find it by Aaron Act 2. It's really good. It's for PC only, but it's amazing. I'm going to buy Barcola for 150 million. We have the opportunity to buy bench players as well there. We could have bought, like, Bastoni, Bremer, or we could have bought, like, Nicolo Barea, but, you know, Bradley Barcola, we need a winger starting, and, well, Barcola is pretty good at the whole football thing, so, you know, it's kind of a simple choice, to be honest. I don't know, he's technically a left winger right now, but, I mean, I can just convert him to a right winger. It's no big deal. Bradley Barcola is now on the team. Let's spin the wheel again, I guess. Now we desperately need a left back or backup in any position, I suppose. So come on, nice me. Don't give me Q. Or isn't bad. That could be actually good. I don't know who, but I guess it could work. Right, let's find out. Okay, I didn't find a left back. But I actually found another right winger, and he's even better than Bradley Barcola. Obviously, Rodrigo, who we can just buy. Another Real Madrid player, but he's 91 rated. We may as well buy him. And then Bradley Barcola can just be our backup winger. He's already left wing / right wing. So that's perfect. We have Rodrigo to start, and we have Bradley Barcola to come off the bench. That works perfectly. But now we need a left back. So no matter what letter we get, we're going to have to scroll until we find a left back that works. And there we go. Rodrigo is now a Fleetwood Town player. He looks delighted about it. Can't you see it in his face? He actually looks dead behind the eyes there. Anyway, whatever. So it would be Rodrigo starting on the right wing, and it would be Bradley Barcola there. Okay. But now we need a left back. We just simply need a left back. So let's get one, I guess. Right. Nice me wheel. Give me M for Nuno Mendes. Give me D for Alphonso Davies. Who else is good at left back? I don't know. Don't give me Y because I will take your mal regardless. Don't give me Z. Are you serious? Are you serious? That's like the worst letter. Z. Who the hell? Okay. Right. Okay. This is going to be the most crazy left back ever. This guy's about to be so random. Who the hell could I even get? I could get Zaire Emery or Zubamendi, but I need a left back. Joshua Xerxes, a striker. I'm going to have to scroll forever. Let me see. Okay. I found someone. It's not the best option because he's actually technically not a left back, but we're going to have to run with it. I found Ilya Zabarnyi. He's technically a centre back, but he'll be fine. I mean, he is right footed, so yes, you might not be fine at left back, but tough. He's just going to have to deal with it. He'll be fine. He'll be fine for the moment anyway. We'll pay 100 million for him, so they won't mind. Okay. He is an important player, but bro, come on. I mean, to be fair, he's not a bad backup centre back by any means whatsoever. So that is pretty good, I guess, to have him as at least backup. So if we do get a left back, or when we get a left back in the future, not if, when, then we have a backup centre back kind of sorted already. So that's good, I guess, but yeah, it's not ideal by any means. And I would say we've gone from A to Z, but we haven't. We've gone from B to Z, but now we officially have an alphabet team with Zabarnyi starting at left back. He's only -2 to be fair, so it's not bad. But the rest of the team is insane. We should definitely be right up there, maybe qualifying for Champions League or something like that. So let's see how we do in our first season in the Premier League. Hopefully at least qualifying for some European competition. Something anyway. June the 1st, and I think we got Europa League. 6th place. I think that's Europa League. But we were actually in the Conference League this year. We didn't win it, but we were in the Conference League. We topped the league phase and then got bounced by Aberdeen in the round of 16. That makes no sense. Anyway, whatever. I think we qualified because we must have won the Carabao Cup last year. That's insane. Anyway, this is the team. It's doing good. Leao 90, Osimhen 91, Rodrigo 92, Bellingham 95. The lowest rated player we have is Ta and James. Oh, obviously, yeah, Zabarnyi, but we're not really paying attention to him right now. He's like the kid in the corner who just won't go away. Anyway, the team is good, but I'm really, really happy, to be honest. I kind of expected Champions League, to be completely honest, and I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't get it. But look, Europa League is pretty good. It's a step up for sure. Let's go and try and win the Europa League next year, and let's at least qualify for the Champions League. Right, all we need is a left back. Come on, boys. Right, back for a new season. Spin that wheel. Give us a left back. Come on, boys. It's gonna be W, isn't it? W. Like, what? Who the hell has W as their name? There's gonna be someone really obvious that I'm not thinking of, isn't there? Yeah, there was someone really obvious that I wasn't thinking of. Someone really, really obvious. Actually, one of the best players in the entire world. Florian Wirtz. He's 92 rated. Duh. That was a pretty obvious one. He can go and sit on the bench for us. Actually, if I make him a centre mid, he could probably start alongside Bellingham, and then Camavinga would be on the bench, which is good because Camavinga could be a centre mid and a CDM. And honestly, I wouldn't complain with that. We would need more backup, but still, this is good. Unfortunately, no left backs that begin with a W. There is Wendell, that Brazilian left back who used to play for Lyon, but maybe that was like a few years ago. I think that was like maybe like even 10 years ago. I don't know. God, it's 2025. Anyway, please hit subscribe. My life is disappearing before my eyes. All right, 400,000 a week for Florian Wirtz. Let's go. Nothing like a bit of existentialism in your, FIFA 25 video. FC 25. FIFA isn't thing. Anyway, whatever. Nothing like a bit of existentialism in your FC 25 videos to get you going. And that would put Florian Wirtz here on the bench. Beautiful. Still have 2 more wheel spins. Still looking for a left back. And this time around, it's going to be K. Is that going to be K? All right, I have no idea who I can get for the letter K. Let's have a look. Okay. I think I might have a left back. There was like Ibrahima Konate. There was Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Definitely good options, but there's a shoe in here. And he is technically a right back. We should be able to make him a left back. It's Jules Koundé. And if I can't make him a left back, I'll be able to definitely make Reece James a left back. So we're going to have a starting 11 finally. So Jules Koundé is now going to be our player. Thank God, by the way. Now we have a backup centre back because the Ukrainian guy who begins with the letter Z, I don't even remember his name, but he's going to go onto the bench. 300 grand a week for Jules Koundé, and we are filling out this team pretty nicely, to be honest. I can't complain at all. How long will it take for us to make Jules Koundé a left back? Let's find out. 89 rated. It'll take 2 weeks. Beautiful. That's all I need. Obviously, we still have one more player that we can sign for this team. Zabarnyi is going to go to the bench. Jules Koundé is going to start. Beautiful. The starting 11 is going to be so strong. Oh my God, where the hell is Oblak? There he is. Okay, that was weird. Whatever. Right. Okay, cool. One more signing. Let's do it. So now we need backups. We need a backup striker. We need a backup CDM. We need a backup fullback. We need a backup goalkeeper, actually. And don't give me Q. Oh my God. Okay, who begins with the letter Q these days? Okay, I've basically got like one option. There is Giovanni Kenda, who's a good young wonder kid kind of guy. But we already have, obviously, Bradley Barcola. So instead, I'm just going to go with Jarrell Quansah. And we already have a backup centre back as well. But we may as well get 2 average backup centre backs instead of 1 really good winger. and one pretty good winger. I don't know. That logic doesn't make sense. We're getting Jarrell Kwanzaa. That's just how we're going to do it. We'll make him a rotational player. Obviously, he's not going to play loads and loads of minutes for us. A 5-year contract would be nice, and we do get it. That's all I really care about. Lock him down for a long time. I do need to do contracts as well. But Kwanzaa can sit on our bench. We do have, I think it's a 9-man bench, so I guess 2 centre-backs isn't the worst thing in the world. I've also made Florian Wirtz a centre mid. Oh, apparently I haven't. I thought I did. There we go. He's down to an 88, and Camavinga's a 90. So Wirtz is going to stay on the bench, and so is Jarrell Kwanzaa. We still have more of the bench to fill out, but this looks good. A backup striker, backup centre mid, CDM, fullback, goalkeeper. We're kind of done. 2 more years and we're going to have this whole team filled out. We have all these contracts to do. Well, mainly Jonathan Tah. Is it only Jonathan Tah? I don't know, like Ruben Diaz as well. But let's get them done. We can actually do everyone's contract. I suppose we might as well now that we're in the big time, the Premier League. No release clause though. Oh, yeah, I'll negotiate it. Screw it. I don't want to, but I will. This has gone a lot more successfully than I thought it would, to be honest. I thought positions were going to be a bit more of a nightmare. Well, to be honest, left back was a bit of a nightmare, but we did get it fixed and now we are ready to go. Let's go and dominate. I really want to win the title this year. Let's do all these contracts and then let's go and win the Premier League, will we? Also, just for the record, we are in the Community Shield, which means we won the FA Cup last year, which is really good going. Good to win that tournament. I guess I'll check the other trophies this year. I feel like I didn't check them that much last year, although I did do the Conference League. Anyway, regardless, let's go to the end of the... Oh my god, Koundé's position. That could have been really, really awkward. Okay, Jules Koundé, here you are. Make you a left back, and I'm happy. This is the state of the team heading into season 1, 2, 3, 4? Season 4, I guess? Season 4? Wait a minute, where's our left winger? Oh, I bet Leao had a release clause. It's fine, I can get it back. Oh, he's injured. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. I mean, we do have Barclay. We're going to be fine. But like I said, let's go and dominate the league. Right, June time. Let's go. Go and win some trophies. Come on, boys. End of the season in the Premier League. Oh, it's broken. It's not broken anymore. It's still broken. Oh, my controller disconnected. Oh, no, it's back. And we finished 3rd. Let's go. Slight hiccup there, but we're all back in business. This is what happens in these videos. Actually, hold on. This is like really contested. Crystal Palace 1 point behind in the Europa League, but we made the Champions League and that's what I care about. Let's check other competitions though as well, just for fun. We did win the Community Shield. We won on penalties over Chelsea. Let's go. Didn't win the FA Cup though. Didn't win the Carabao Cup though. Didn't win the Super Cup though. Didn't win the Champions League though. Didn't win the Europa League either. We got knocked out in the semis against Juve, who were then beat by Dortmund, so I don't feel that bad about it. And then in the Conference League, Bologna win that, but obviously not us because we were in the Europa League or whatever. Let's have a look at the team though. Good, yes. Ooh, nice. Wirtz is playing up front instead of Ozyman. Okay, do your thing. I don't really care. James is for 90 overall. Jesus Christ. This team is nice though, but we could actually start looking at replacements. Oblak is 36 and kind of regressing, so maybe we need to find a keeper and then Oblak can kind of slide to that backup keeper spot for the time being. For now though, I can't be upset. Let's go to next season and let's get some more players to add to this team for sure. And we'll spin one. Here it comes. We do need to flesh out a bench this season and it is really important. Don't give us B for the 3rd time. He's going to give us C for the 2nd time. Okay, so what exactly do we need? Actually, I do need a goalkeeper and I could get Courtois, although I feel like he might be old at this point as well. Okay, yeah, Courtois is a little bit low rated and regressing, but immediately I found one of the best goalkeepers in the world and I did mention him before when we did get the letter C. Last time we picked Camavinga. This time we're taking Diogo Costa, 29 years old, so he'll be good for quite a while. He's one of the world's best and he's going to come and play for Fleetwood. The mighty Anchors? I don't know what their nickname is. I say Anchors because there's an anchor on the badge and literally no other reason. We can stick him on a 4-year contract. Lovely stuff. And that is a really nice first edition. So it would be Oblak then sliding to the bench and it would be Diogo Costa starting. Jonathan Tah's actually regressed as well to 86. Maybe we look for a new centre-back. I know we have 2 backup centre-backs, but I kind of wasted my picks on these guys. They're both kind of terrible, but we still need backup CDM, striker, fullback. Actually, to be fair, we could win the Champions League with this team. But anyway, for the time being, let's spin the wheel again. I don't want to make any decisions before we've actually spun the wheel. Let's see who we're going to get. See, we get Y and get Yamal. Don't give me Z. I'll take A. A is fine. Okay. I know it's a vowel and it's kind of annoying, but let's see what we can get for A. Okay. Yeah, I have 2 options for A. I can either get Ronald Araujo, who's 90 rated. He would start for us straight away. Or I could get Julian Alvarez as a backup striker. I think I've got to go with Ronald Araujo though, because we already have Osimhen killing it up front. So we may as well improve at centre-back, especially like starting centre-back. I think this makes the most sense. Ronald Araujo. I know he is 30, so he's a little old, but I think it should be okay. Ruben Diaz is also 32, which is also concerning, but I don't know. Hopefully we win the Champions League this year. It's probably not, but we'll see. We still have another age to go. Another age? Oh my god, another letter. We still have another letter to go. Another age. What's wrong with me? When we talk about salary, give him 300 grand a week and he'd be happy with that. And we can get 1 more letter to add to this team. And this time we can actually look for, yeah, we can actually look for depth. Although, to be fair, adding to the starting 11 is a pretty good way to look for depth, because obviously whoever was starting before just slides onto the bench. So like in this case, it would be Jonathan Tah. Granted, he is our captain, but he's going on the bench now, and then Araujo comes on, and then we're going to have Kwanzaa in the reserve. I mean, we can just start him on the bench. Who really cares? So many centre-backs, but it's okay. Let's spin this wheel 1 more time, and maybe let's get a backup fullback, a backup CDM, or a backup striker, or actually a backup center mid as well. Another backup center mid, but I think we have higher priorities than that. We're going to get the letter F. Yeah, we're going to get the letter F this time. F for someone, I guess. F for our first auto-generated player. I thought this might happen at some point, but I have found the perfect backup striker. His name is... Oh, I've lost him. Is it TTI? No, I don't know. It's FATY. His name is Kossi Fati. He's from Guinea. He's 89 rated. He's 23 years old. We simply have to buy this guy. He can also take Osimhen's place when eventually Osimhen starts regressing, or Fati just gets better than Osimhen, which could well happen. Kossi Fati added to the team. Granted, he's not real, but he's going to be insanely good for us. That's kind of exactly what we needed, to be honest. I could have got like Phil Foden, for example, but obviously we have backup winger in Barcola, and we needed that backup striker, so we secured it. Fati added to the team. Now on the bench, we need 2 more slots, and we're completely full, which is exactly what we want. So next year, we're going to be able to have 3 more players. I'm going to try and get another centre mid. I'm going to try and get a CDM. I'm going to try and get a fullback, and then we'll have a full starting 11 and bench. We'll be bound to win the Champions League then, but this season, my aim is, I suppose, to establish ourselves as a large European side. We are Fleetwood. We're not exactly, you know, Liverpool, Manchester City, Real Madrid, AC Milan. Granted, Manchester City have only won Champions League, but I suppose of modern day, they've been that good. So let's do that. Let's go to the... Oh, actually, no. Let's go to February and see how we did in the group phase of the Champions League. That makes the most sense. We are here now on February 1st, and we're second in the league, only beaten by Newcastle United. Go on, Tyneside. In the Champions League, we finished up the group phase. 7 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses, completely undefeated. Joint least goals conceded, and by far the most goals scored. We scored 26 goals in 8 games. We scored 26 goals in 8 games. That is insane. That's more than 3 goals a game. That's nuts with this team. Oh my god. Can't wait to make some more additions to this team, but it is insanely strong. Do I have any more contracts to do this year? No, I don't. That's good. Yeah, All Black is way down. He's down to 84 overall. Good thing we bought Diogo Costa. Definitely a good idea for that one. We could win the Champions League this year. I didn't even consider that. Let's go to March, I suppose. Let's go to March and see who we're facing. Round of 16 is against RB Leipzig. Yeah, to be honest, I can't be mad at that. That's about as tough a game as we could have expected in the round of 16. First leg is away in Leipzig, and it's a loss. Omar Marmoush with man of the match, I believe. And now we have to come back in the second leg. It's never easy, is it now? Can we clutch up and win? No, we lost. Rodrigo missed a penalty, and then he scored, but it was too late. Oh my god. We lost both legs, by the way. We lost both legs against Leipzig. That is not good. All right, whatever. I'm going to go to June now. I'm going to go to June. I'm going to cut my losses, but next year, I'm telling you, once we fill out the bench, we're going to be absolutely sorted. June 1st, and we did qualify for the Champions League emphatically as well, with a Premier League title to boot. Can't complain with that at all. No FA Cup for us, no Carabao Cup for us, and the Champions League winners were, well, it's Bayer Leverkusen or Borussia Dortmund, so it's an all-German affair. A German team knocked us out of the Champions League, and it's going to be 2 German teams contesting in the final. Let's finish this out though. Next year is going to be the final year of the simulation, because there's no way this team doesn't win the Champions League next year with a full bench. Are you kidding me? Oh, let's check stats. That makes the most sense. I haven't actually done that yet in the simulation. Who's scoring the goals for us? Who's getting the assists for us? It's Rodrigo off the right, Rafael Leao, and then Bellingham from midfield behind Osimhen. Maybe Osimhen's facilitating, but he's not, because he's getting 1 assist, so he's probably just choking. I don't know. He's probably just not that good at football. That would do it. That would probably be it. Bellingham and Leao are getting the assists. Wirtz as well off the bench. He's up 2, by the way. But next year is the year. We have the experience now of Champions League knockout football. We're going to use it, harness it, some might say, to try to win the Champions League. Trying to make it like super dramatic. There you go. Dortmund win the Champions League with Eder Militao at centre back. Like, we're better than that for sure. And I can prove that with my first wheel spin. You probably hear my computer whirring in the background. But anyway, not to worry. Come on. Oh, give us M for Mbappe. That would have been nice. Don't give us O again. Give us N. That's fine. Okay, that works. So who could I get with N? Remember, I need a centre mid, I need a CDM, and I need a fullback. I don't really know who I could get. Let me think. I got one. I got a centre mid, and he's real as well. He's real. He exists. His name is João Neves, the PSG, or he's now Atletico Madrid in the simulation. 328 million release clause. Thank you very much. He can come in and he can sit on our bench behind Camavinga, and he can sit on our bench behind Bellingham, of course. Yeah, 89 rated player on a rotation contract, man. We are built different. Let's see here. We'll get him on 200 grand a week. He should be pretty pleased with that, and he certainly is. João Neves. Well, I don't know. Portuguese pronunciations. They're pretty funny. It's like Bruno Fernandes. It's like that. But anyway, João Neves is in here. International duty, but only for the time being. Now we need that backup CDM and that backup fullback. Let's go and do it. Let's spin that wheel. What are we going to end up with? Oh, don't give us I. I? Are you serious? The letter I. Right, okay. See what we can find, I guess. Okay, there's literally 2 people with the last name that begins with I that are any good at football. One of them is Alexander Isak. There's no point getting him because we already already have that backup striker. The other one is a centre-back. Another centre-back who can technically play left-back, so I'm counting him as our backup full-back, and I'm calling it there. I don't care. Even though one of our full-backs in Jules Koundé is actually, I think, mainly a centre-back anyway. I mean, he plays right-back for Barcelona, but I think he's native to that centre-back position. He's not going to play there. We're going to sign Ignacio as well, I suppose, who's going to be a rotation player at an 87 overall. He wants to be important? Are you insane? Right, okay, you are going to sit on the bench, so yeah, deal with it. Give him 200 grand a week as well. He'd be pleased. Okay, and then we need one more wheel spin. We have our fullback because he's not actually really a fullback. He's a centre-back. Now we just need a central defensive midfielder. Very specific position, I know. And honestly, we probably won't find one, so it's okay. We'll do our absolute best here. Yeah, and we're going to play Ignacio here. Wait, we have a full bench. How do we have a full bench? Yeah, we just have a full bench. Okay, right. So it'll be Jonathan Tah. He's 81 rated now. He's terrible. He's going onto the reserves. And now we just need that CDM. Let's spin that final wheel. Hopefully the final wheel anyway. There's nothing saying this will be the last season. I just think it will be. And it's going to be Y. You know who begins with Y? Lamine Yamal. I'll have a look, but I would like to sign Yamal just for a laugh. Yeah, by far the best player in the world beginning with the letter Y is Yamal. There is Yildiz as well, but I'm not going to mess around. I'm just going to buy Lamine Yamal. His release cost is 538 million. We're going to pay it. It's going to be worth it. The star power that he brings alone is going to be enough to win that Champions League trophy. That's what I'm betting on. He's a right midfielder technically, but we're probably going to start him instead of Rodrigo, considering he's better at football and all that. Yeah. And then comes Lamine Yamal. Okay. This was not part of the plan. I didn't actually think I'd get the letter Y, but here we are. Lamine is now a Fleetwood Town player. And I suppose what we do, because Leao is 93, Rodrigo's 93, and actually Yamal is 93. So technically Yamal would be on the bench. I'm going to arrange it like this. So we have kind of Yamal, Fati, and Barcola kind of lined up on the bench. I'm going to make Yamal a right winger as well. But through player development and such, our highest rated player is Jude Bellingham, then Rodrigo, Leao, and Yamal, who we just signed, who will become a right winger in 2 weeks. Okay, nice. Followed by Eduardo Camavinga, Victor Osimhen. It's going to be Florian Wirtz, Diogo Costa, Reece James, Ronald Araujo, Ruben Diaz. Yeah, you can see the team. You don't need me to call it out for you. We have all these contracts to do as well. I'm going to do them right now. 2 years for Reece James. What about Ruben Diaz? 1 year. That's fine. Aurelien Tchouameni. We need more money than that. He's already on 370 grand a week. Throw him on 385 for 2 years. And Victor Osimhen, throw him on 552 years. Grand. That works for me. Let's go. Let's simulate to February and let's see how we did. We topped the group phase last time. Let's try and top it again. Back in February, we're second in the league again, so we're looking pretty good to get back to the Champions League. It fails this year, but in the Champions League, we finished third. Once again, we're contenders. Lyon and Man City beat us out, but we were undefeated. Highest goal scorers in the entire group phase as well. It's all great, to be honest. Let's go to March and play that round of 16. Hopefully, we get Leipzig again so we can batter them. And it's going to be Borussia Dortmund, the Champions League winners from last season. Unbelievable. What is my luck, man? Why can't I get an easy team? Why can't I get Legia Warsaw? Why do I have to get Borussia? Sorry to Legia Warsaw, by the way. Sorry if you're from Warsaw. We lose the first leg. Oh my god. What an eye roll, man. What an eye roll. Come on. There's no way we lose at home again in the round of 16 of the Champions League. Because next year, I don't know if this team can keep it up. Because they're getting kind of old at this point. And we've no Reece James, which means we have to play our backup fullback, who's actually technically a centre back. And it doesn't matter. It's a 3-0 win. Let's go. Rodrigo, Camavinga, and Rafael Leao. Again, I rolled the R. I don't care. Let's go. We're through the round of 16 for the very, very first time. April 1st, it's Bayern Munich. Bro, what is with these German teams that we're playing? I'm going to the squad screen because I accidentally forgot to make Lamine Yamal a right winger. Whoops. Well, he's a right winger now. He's up to 94 as well, but so is Rodrigo, so now we're in trouble. But I'm not worried. We're top of the Premier League now. Let's go and destroy Bayern Munich. That's the thing now. We have the depth so we can keep winning in the Premier League and then put out our best team for Champions League football. It's a 2-1 win away in Bavaria, and now we take them back to the sunny shores of Fleetwood. There's no place that I'd rather be. We're taking Bayern Munich back to what is effectively a shed with makeup, and we're going to try and beat them. Quarterfinals of the Champions League, and we are going to win on penalties. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, we got that close, huh? Musiala, Lautaro, and Ibrahimovic. I'm assuming that's not Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I'm assuming that's an auto-generated player. Miss. Osimhen missed as well. In the game, Rodrigo scored in the 84th minute to save us. Oh my god, we cut it close against Bayern. Like, look at that. Sporting CP versus Genk. Why couldn't we get Genk? Why do we have to get Bayern München? Let's simulate a week anyway. Let's see who we're playing against now. It's gonna be Paris Saint-Germain. There's no easy time. I mean, it's Champions League semi-final. I can't be mad that I drew PSG. Although, I could have got one of Sporting or Genk. But no, we're with PSG. It's a 2-1 win away in Paris as well. Let's see if we can finish this out. Fleetwood versus Paris Saint-Germain. We are winning 2-1. Oh, Diaz. Hold on. He is regressing. Do we have Ignacio starting at centre-back? It doesn't really matter. I'm starting Ruben Diaz. He's got the experience that we need. Oh my god. Another penalty shootout. I can't deal with the stress. We lost 1-0. 9-8 on penalties. Amad Diallo scored the goal. Then it was Ukleba, who's definitely auto-generated. And then all of these guys until eventually they had Nico Schlotterbeck miss. And who was there to convert? Ruben Diaz. I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. Jose Mourinho fears me. No, he doesn't. Jose Mourinho fears no man. Oh, Sporting. Nah, we're not going to have them. It's going to be Atletico Madrid, I think. And sure enough, it is on the 31st of May. It's our chance to win the Champions League. Let's go for it. Come on now, boys. Atletico de Madrid in the Champions League final. We actually had a stinker in the Premier League. We lost all of our last 3 games and we finished second. We bottled it against Chelsea. Okay. That's an absolutely great feeling to be taking into a Champions League final. This is the team. Diaz is not playing anymore. It's just straight up Inacio taking Diaz's spot. We have so many centre-backs, but I feel like none of them other than Araujo really are particularly good. But the rest of the team is insanely strong. I can't be mad with this team at all. That's how the team's finishing up. And just before we go into this Champions League final, we will have a look at the stats just for a bit of fun. Rodrigo carries. Yeah, a breakout season for the Brazilian winger. At 30 years old, he takes the reins. Rafael 24, Osimhen 14, and a little downgrading goals, and then obviously sharing through the rest of the team. Assist is Rafael and then Rodrigo, so it's our wingers that are getting it done for us. No surprises really there. Value is Jude Bellingham, then Lamine Yamal, who played 15 games, got 2 goals and 1 assist. So most of those games will probably have been off the bench. And he might need to come off the bench and provide a big goal today. Champions League final. Can we win it? Come on. Yes! Let's go! We won the Champions League. Let's go! Rodrigo and Jean have scored. Fleetwood won the Champions League. I spun the alphabet wheel and I used it to decide who my team would be so I could win the Champions League. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, check out this video next. It's tailored to your taste. Thank you so much and I'll see you all next time. Let's go!